guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am redoing Drake Hall. Now I'm not doing the entire Drake Hall, I'm not doing the other dorm rooms because like I've mentioned in other videos, I plan to go ahead and redo all the dorms individually to fit the roommates. So basically this is just going to be kind of like a long renovation ongoing throughout me playing my series. So there's going to be like rooms being done over time. So it's not going to be like a one-day sit-down project. If you guys know, Drake Hall is not that cute, and since this is the place that my Discover University Sims for my series are hanging out, I want it to look decent. Now, the one thing that I definitely didn't want to do is make this look too modern, only because one, that's the type of style that I would probably more so go for, but because Foxbury seems to be like this new modern university, I didn't want to kind of do that aesthetic because Brightchester is more historic, which doesn't mean that I can't go modern on the interior because I mean, the building itself could be, you know, old and historical, but the inside could potentially be modern looking, but I didn't want to go a full modern route. I mean, there are some modern pieces in here. I mean, take a look at Crystal and Bonnie's room. Like, that looks a little bit more modern-esque compared to what the actual style of building we're living in. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll link the video to my pink and mint dorm room that I did for Drake Hall. So I'll link that down in the description. I'll put an icon in the top right hand corner, which is the dorm room that my Sims are living in currently. So the one thing I definitely wanted to do was make it feel more spacious because I felt like the bathroom took up pretty much most of that area, and then we had like just random sitting areas that I didn't like. And then there was that one space in the back that had like a desk or two with a computer or something. Regardless, it was not looking cute. So what I went ahead and did was make the bathroom smaller. And even with making it smaller, I felt like I was able to fit more. So we have more sink space and we have 6 showers. I mean, considering we had, I don't even know how many roommates are in here, but there's a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like almost 12 people I think are living here. So the fact that we only had 2 showers was definitely not enough, so I went ahead and put in these like cubicle showers or just like normal showers, the ones that you can actually woohoo in, which is also a plus. So added those in, and then at first I was only gonna keep 3 showers in there, but then I thought there was like an empty wall and I didn't want to make it a whole entire wall full of sinks, so I went ahead and decided to add some more showers so that our Sims can be more clean. Although I noticed Anne mentioned this in my last episode, so episode 2 of my university series, is that my Sims, like the roommates, they smell. Like after classes, like when they're all like in front of the building, they all reek. Like, why is that? And I'm just like, why? Like, is there a mod that can help me with that? Because I don't want my Sims to be smelling. They're not like taking care of their needs, which is confusing to me. Is like, why aren't you showering? You should be like, you know, there's other people around you. You don't want to be smelling for everybody. Like, how do you expect to like make friends if you just smell all the time? I mean, maybe they don't smell it. Maybe they don't notice it. So I feel bad for them, but really they're just, everybody that walks out, they're just in a green puff of smoke because they just reek. I don't like it. So either that's a problem within the game itself, or I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know if you guys have Sims that are also very smelly, because I have very smelly Sims and I don't appreciate it. Not like the Sims that I'm actually playing with, it's just the roommates that are. Side note, I'm not sure if this is because I put in Sims that I made in living there, because I think when I had just whatever Sims were appearing there as my roommates, like in the first episode, like just random people, I didn't notice that they were smelly, at least not that I recall. So I don't know if it's because I made them over, or like I have new Sims living there and that's why, or I honestly don't know. So yeah, that's just a smelly Sim situation. I don't know how to fix it, so maybe there is a way, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the build. So I originally was gonna go for more of like a black and white type theme overall, but then I wanted to include a lot of green because, well, we're in Brightchester and I want the halls to look like, you know, we're supporting Brightchester. So I ended up going for like this warmer wall color because I thought that everything was looking too plain, and I wanted to add some more brightness because Brightchester's colors are like green and yellow, and so I felt like if I added a little bit more bright color to the room. It made it more happier, and I feel like my Sims don't feel as sad sitting in these like black and white walls. So yeah, and I mean Bonnie's and Crystal's room has the black and white walls, so I mean what I might do is like go in to the rooms, and like the rooms will have their own wall colors, even though typically in university like everybody will have the same wall colors, but because this is my hall, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Although I'd like to stick with the same type of wallpaper, but I guess it'll depend, only because I want it to match, and there is quite a few variants of that, so it might end up working out. So now the, like, I guess entertaining room, like the common area, media room, is now where like the study area is, but there's a wall that's separating them, so I didn't want to make the entire like, you know, TV room too big either, because like I don't expect my Sims to constantly hang out there or anything, because most of them should be studying for school. So I did also add like 2 quieter areas in the front where the elevator is, so like they can just chill there, do homework, chit chat, whatever. And then there's quite a bit of seating in the back where they can do homework at the desks. And then I added 2 computers. Originally I had 3, but then I felt like it was too much seating area over there. So it is quite crowded, which, I mean, I wanted to still have kind of mini library there. So there is 2 bookcases back there as well. I just wanted this to be like, they don't have to necessarily leave their hall to go and like use a computer or study, although they don't have access to the research computer, which I was gonna put one in here, but then I was like, well, I feel like it would make more sense for that to be in the library. So yeah, that's gonna stay there in the library, and then I just added 2 random computers. Now the one thing I wanted to talk about was the table that came with Discover University, because there's like a small round table. I don't know if you guys see it on the screen yet or not, but I'm surprised that the chairs don't clip into it. Like usually, like when you get a table, the chair will snap into the table itself. So like, you know that the Sim will be able to get in and out of, you know, that area. But for some reason with the new table, it doesn't do that. And I don't know if it's because I'm using the wrong chairs or what it is, or if that's just a general problem or something, or if maybe it's not a problem, but generally almost every chair and table, they lock into each other. So I don't know what's going on, but I definitely wanted to add more seating area. Like I wanted this to be like they can hang out and they can do homework. They can invite other people over to like study groups or something to hang out here. They don't necessarily have to go again to the library or to other parts of campus. So I don't know, I liked how this has turned out. It's definitely more inviting to me to actually stay here and hang out and do my assignments, and there's plenty of room for people to just spread out as well. So yeah, and I wanted to add more stuff on the walls as well because it was so empty. I didn't like how empty it was. I don't know, I'm just overall happy with this. I don't know if I'm have the ability to put this up on the gallery somehow. The only thing is like, because I have the girls' dorm in here, the dorm itself for some reason is marked as CC, which I need to figure out. Somebody said to just disable my mods, but the only problem is if I go into this save and I disable my mods, then, well, I guess I could save it from here and then place it down in another world, because I don't want to like get rid of the mods while I'm in here and then mess up my game somehow, even though I think if I just quit without saving I should be fine. But I don't want to risk going in here without mods, especially because I have 2 Sims already in here and a bunch of other created Sims, but that's beside the point. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think that I wish there was more decorative wall pieces. I mean, we got quite a bit of posters and stuff, but I wish there was more. I'm always down for more decorative wall pieces, but I'm really happy with the paintings that we got, because at first I thought that they were gonna be, or like the pictures of like the building, I thought that they were just gonna be like different frame colors, but there's actually different pictures in the swatches, so it made me really happy because I was like, oh god, like we're just gonna have like different frame colors. But no, so the more wall art, the better, because I feel like I always leave my walls empty. Well, not always, but it's nice when you like are taking a screenshot and you're not looking at a bare wall, which is why I spent quite a bit of time on Bonnie and Crystal's room, like decorating the walls as well. But yeah, I try my best to fill up as much wall space as possible. And then also those columns, I really love the look of those columns. I felt like it just kind of put the entire place together a bit more, because everything else just seems so plain, and that just spiced it up a little bit more. And I wish there was a bit more swatches as far as those columns go, because I was gonna look for like a nice brown or something, but the other tones that it came with weren't really fitting the rest of of the place, so I decided to stick with white because I guess white does fit here. And then I obviously added some clutter pieces here and there. I didn't want to over clutter the area either. That's the thing I was trying to be mindful of, because here I love to clutter, but I wanted to add some plants around and stuff like that. And then I did add some, I probably cut out some footage here and there, but I did add some not placemats, what are those called? Like rugs in front of the doors, because I don't know, I just wanted to have like a little bit of customization there. I ended up changing them all to green, if I remember correctly, because at first I had them all different colors, but it was kind of bothering me that they're not in unison. They don't look all the same. So yeah, but definitely more, I guess, earthy tones are in this area, which I mean, look nice. I think they all work together. Overall, I was pretty surprised that it took me this long to do it. I mean, it took about an hour and a half to decorate it, which I thought it would be a lot faster, because the dorm room didn't take me that long. It took me less time to decorate. I mean, yeah, it was a smaller space, but I thought this was gonna be easier. Like, I thought I had the ideas down packed and everything, but it did take me a little bit longer to do. But yeah, I'm happy. It looks nicer than it was. And then the outside I decorated a little bit. I didn't go too crazy or anything, but with that being said, that is pretty much all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.